Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. Welcome to Artem's Holistic Solutions Center. You're here with us today to introduce you to our fantastic sleeping system, which is called Samina Sleeping System, made from Austria. And the story about it is because we have a professor who actually made a study for 30 years, and he came with this study because he's a psychologist, and he had a lot of his clients that had a lot of health issues, mental issues, and he wanted to know what is the cause of them having these issues. And by doing some studies, he came to realize that they all have a link to one similar problem, which is sleeping problem, lack of sleep.
My name is Günther Jensen. The last 30 years my work was researching in healthy sleep, and I have more than 10 years my own clinic, and my profession is to be a psychologist. And I look at all the factors which support a healthy sleep, and I look also to the factors which disturb the sleep. And with this knowledge, I developed a holistic concept to get the best sleep you can get. We call it a bioenergetic sleep. That means the best restoring for the body and also for the mind.
I start first by introducing you to our highly suspended flexible slat frame. And our highly suspended flexible slat frame, it is made from high quality rubber and ash wood. They used to use this back in the days in Europe for skiing. And with this particular simple tool, it can solve all different types of spine problems, because this goes according to your spine. It takes the pressure from everywhere from your body. This is good for people who have back injuries, people who have back problems, and just generally people just want a good support during sleep with their whole system. Samina Sleeping System has 4 layers. And the first one, as I said, the first layer which we spoke about already, which is the highly suspended flexible slat frame, which is for your spine. Then we have, which is the natural rubber. So you can see it has different holes, and that is for air circulation. It comes in different sizes based on the person. For example, if it's an athletic person, he will need a smaller, which is 5 centimeter. For normal people who just do simple light exercise, people just want to have more comfort with their sleep, then they can take the 7.5 centimeter. This is made specially for people with muscle, because muscles during sleep doesn't want something soft or doesn't want something very hard. You need something, you know, in the middle to give the muscles the performance, to give the muscles, you know, to regenerate during the night, you know, so that you can see better results the day after. The other thing is, which we have, which is a very fantastic invention, which is called Locosana. And Locosana is an earthing pad. This is, of course, the cable connecting it to your earthing socket. You have the silver pad, you have the wool, and inside it you can see bits of pieces of silver, as you can see here. And it has a magnet here. So it has like a magnet pad in each layer of the bed. It does 2 fantastic things. The first one, it takes you, doesn't matter where is your location of your bed, this one takes you to north. So your head is north, your legs are south. It doesn't matter whatever side. The second thing is, if you are affected from radiation, Wi-Fi, you know, low frequency, high frequency, magnetic field, all these things affect us at night. And some of the people who have problems with sleep is due to radiation.
The earthing concept is also very important to protect the body for the electromagnetic fields, because this is also a factor which disturb the production of the sleep hormone melatonin, because our pineal gland is depending on the Earth's magnetic field, and so technical fields are able to disturb this production of melatonin. And Locosana solves that. It's the easiest solution, the best solution to recover you during the night. You can even take this wherever you go to travel, pack it in your bag, and you can take it to wherever you go. Locosana takes all the radiation from you and takes it to the earthing socket. The last and not least is our natural regulation wool pad. Now, the regulation wool pad, it is a special wool which is taken from different sheep. The higher level of they take only the high layer of the wool, which is used also for stitching for clothes.
But the thing about this wool, people didn't understand until this research was made, that this wool does a lot of fantastic things during sleep. Number one, it is good for your skin. Number two, it detoxes you. Because the method how the wool is being made, it is made in layers. So with these layers, what it does, it regenerates your whole system, regulates your whole system during night. For example, have you ever experienced when you're sleeping at home, suddenly you feel so hot, even though the AC is working, and you sweated, it disturbed your sleep. Same thing, it happens, sometimes you sleep and you feel so cold. You woke up, it disturbed your sleep. It's because the mattress and the duvet that you're using is not in the same regulation temperature like you. With this wool pad, it goes according to your regulation, to your temperature. And that makes you have a good deep sleep. Nothing stops you during the night, and your temperature is very warm according to your body temperature. And the last thing that I wanted to say is it detoxes you. Half a liter to 1 liter a day. You can see that they are all in layers. And it is interesting that the wife's professor who does this handmade, and the reason why they came up with the idea of having it in layers is first because of detox. Secondly, to avoid you from any bugs and mites, and it is always easy to dry it. You don't need to wash these things. You only need to leave it in the morning sun. So not the afternoon sun, early morning sun, which is not very strong. Just hang it on the sun, you know, in your room, not even outside, and it takes everything out. It dries quickly. Even if you're detoxing, it dries it automatically. So you're not sleeping on a wet wool pad. And in the same time, it keeps it for a long time. These wool pads last for you for 10 years. And when we came to understand why 10 years, because until after it's 10 years, it has already consumed 3,800 liters of toxins. So people spend a lot of money going abroad to detox. Well, the wool pad does that for you on a daily basis. The other thing that I would like to introduce you to is our Sound Life sleeping system. This was invented after 20 years. The music sound system, it is not any just normal music, it's unknown music. And this frequency goes according to aqua and not the normal radiation, so that it affects you during the night. The Sound Life has different music for different purpose. For example, people want a power nap, 15 power nap. With this Sound Life, you can just select the music that you want. So it's all touch screen, it's all made in wood. And what you do is you select whatever number you want according to, you know, your desire. So for example, I could play like, for example, number 1, and the music starts. The good thing about this is that it's connected to this pillow. Now, if you're lying in this pillow, it's the only time you can hear the music. You cannot hear it while I'm sitting right here, or the person next to you who's sleeping will not hear it. So it is made only for the person who's lying in this pillow. And it helps you to really go for a really deep sleep. And as I said about power napping, so you will have that 15 minutes power nap, and you will wake up, you know, without no stress. You will just wake up and you will surprise, how did I wake up? And you felt like you really had a good rest.
I'm a member of the Association for the Sleep Medicine, and we see that 50% of the people have problem with their sleep, and researchers say also that 30% of the people has a no restoring sleep. That means the summary is that 80% of the adults have a problem with the sleep.
The other thing is people have psychological problems, you know, people who are burned out, people who have stress, people who have a lot of tension, you know, or people just have a lot of thoughts in their mind. And during the night, they can't sleep. And I'm sorry to say this, but it's very sad that many people use a lot of medication to force themselves to go to bed. And I find that not the healthiest way. The healthiest way is sleeping on this pillow, because by lying on this pillow, it really takes you to that deep sleep that you want. And you don't wake up until you need to wake up. And that is the great thing about this Sound Life system. Then we have the duvet, and the duvet gives you support along with the temperature regulation wool pad, so that also it detoxes you. And it comes in different sizes, in different season. So we have winter duvet, we have spring duvet, autumn and summer and midsummer. And also you can even tie them 2-in-1. So whatever you want, you can turn it. And this is how it looks like. So it's 100% natural wool. These are natural sheep who live, you know, in the mountains in Austria, you know, not using any chemicals. They're living a very healthy, organic life. And you can see, so soft, you know, so you're lying in something which is chemical free. Everything here is chemical free. And the other thing is the pillows. We have different types. We have around 30 types of pillow to support your neck and your shoulder during sleep. Now, if we have something to support your back, it also has to do with your neck and your shoulder. So we want to make sure that we're giving you a complete support. So we can test every client with our pillows to make sure which pillow fits them, so that they can lie comfortably, peacefully, and happily deep sleep. So the last thing that I would like to share with you all is our Luxlet bed frames. They're an Italian company who are specialized in making bed frames metal-free. So everything in this bed frame is totally metal-free. And that gives a full support for Samina Sleeping System, and that is why they do work with them very well now for quite a long time. Samina Sleeping System and Luxlet can work also to do, which is called gravity. So if you look at the bed, you can notice that it's in a gravity position, which is incline, so that your head is more higher than your foot. And the reason is they notice that even animals, when they sleep, they do sleep in this particular position. And people have breathing problems, especially kids nowadays, they have breathing problems. With the Samina, it helps them to breathe better. People use machines for sleeping, which is also uncomfortable for them. Incline is the best position for them to sleep without any gadgets around them. Speaking back in Luxlet, they also come with side tables, different designs, different types of wood, and of course, whatever structure, look that you like, we can modify it, we can do whatever you like. If it's in hotels, we can do it with leather, fabric on it. Whatever you like, whatever you wish can come true with Luxlet and Samina Sleeping System. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, Samina Power Sleeping Rooms. Samina started to introduce to several hotels in Europe so far with sleeping system. And they've noticed that the occupancy of the power sleeping rooms were more than ever. So they've decided, several of them have decided so far now to have a completely Samina sleeping system in all their rooms. And that tells us something great for our future hotels around us. The other thing is Samina also work with airlines. So far they've started with Laudamotion. Laudamotion is an airline which is specialized for dealing with Formula 1 drivers. So they go long distance or short distance. But the main thing is they were looking for something that they can install in their airline where it can make their drivers and everyone who's working for Formula 1 comfortable during the flight and after the flight. So the only thing they could recommend was Samina, and I can tell that they're very happy and they're looking now to deal with Samina even more. Also, the other thing is what Samina does, they install for trailer homes. If people have trailer homes around who wants to have a good sleep during their rest, so Samina could be installed in your trailer homes. Samina also installed in catamarans, in yachts, and I could say that shortly Samina can be installed anywhere you like. We can do it for you. So the summary is that we in a holistic way look for all these factors. My vision were also to therapy the people during the sleep, because
people have to sleep always, and so it will be a good thing if the people sleep in a healthy way, with healthy product, without chemical, without metal, and so I invite the people to look for the Samina Sleep System and try it.
Why don't you come, visit us, give us a call, fix an appointment, and come and give it a try. Goodbye. Ma salama.